Hi everyone, I'm Allie.
And I'm Bridget.
And we are here at PotomacBeads headquarters in Maryland, coming at you and showing you some of our new finds and the new things that we have, as well as some things that we are restocking. So we do tons in different actual glass beads, but one of the fun things that we have the privilege to do is look at what comes natural and all of our gifts nice from Mother Nature.
Gemstones and
so look at all of these things out. So we recently, Teresa and Nathan went on a trip to Tucson to the Gem and Jewelry Show, and although you've been most places we've done shows, you haven't been to Tucson, so there we know. There's a little plug for next year. But Tucson is really kind of gemstone heaven that you go and you can shop by hand and gather up some things. So when we're there, we always like to stock up on some of the more unique or some things that we know are really in demand or hot or things that we just really like.
And that's one you said kind of shop by hand. The turquoise is one that Nathan really kind of looked at and just went through all the strands and did those by hand.
You may have seen Teresa's little picture kind of looking at the different turquoise, but the different turquoise, so all the turquoise that we're restocking with is from the Kingman mine, and it's certified that it's 100% genuine turquoise. Now it is stabilized. You can watch one of the other YouTube videos that I have about kind of that stabilization process, but there's no color or anything that's added. Because of that, it comes with a little bit of a price tag. It's not going to be for everyone, but because of that, we knew that. So we also restocked on some of our magnesite turquoise. So the way that you can usually tell is kind of the different striations, the different dyes that you'll be able to tell, and then also you're going to be able to tell with the price. Normally, if it's going to say where it's from, it'll say natural turquoise, and we like to give the mine because not all of our turquoise is from Kingman, just the turquoise that we've restocked or that we've gotten new ones of. In addition to that, we have the magnesite. So the magnesite turquoise is going to be a lot more kind of affordable along that lines. And it's also a beautiful blue color.
You still get that really nice kind of hue. Turquoise blue that you're used to.
And in a fun shape. So one of the newer shapes that we ordered was this coin shape. And really we ordered the coin shape specifically for
the lava stone, which what's really nice about this lava stone being in the coin shape is for those who like the essential oils because of the kind of
the space.
The space. And that it's really nice as, you know, it can be the focal bead on a bracelet and you can just put your drops of essential oil on there. And I know Allie did a video.
I did with cute Chloe. So right around Christmas time, Chloe, it was really fun to get a 2-year-old to try to focus on camera. A really hyperactive 2-year-old. But we did essential oils, even just doing a stretchy bracelet, throwing those on. This would have been perfect to have rather than the 8mm round because it would have been a little bit more of that focal. So when we decided to do it in the coin shape for the lava, we said, oh, turquoise sells well too, so we'll do turquoise. And then I say that these are to kind of ease our bead weavers into gemstones. So a lot of you are used to using, you know, delicas. You're up for perfection. You want everything to look the exact same. And it's hard for some people to switch over and see the beauty in the natural stones and to appreciate them. So I know I did one of a wrap, and it was a leather wrap, not, as I said earlier, like chicka wrap, that used this even man-made malachite. I put this on here because most of our natural or gemstones are natural. They'll indicate whether or not they are not natural.
Yeah, it'll say dyed,
man-made, heated. Some of those different stones will have different classifications. If you ever have any questions about any of our stones too, just message us, Bridget, myself, or Karen usually will get back to you and let you know more specifics. But the rounds are a great introduction to getting kind of and adding gemstones into that bead weaving and that natural steps. And actually Bridget and I both have videos coming up that we get to take some of these beautiful jaspers and jades and labradorites and agates, and I love this mookaite.
The mookaite.
I used to really dislike mookaite, and I don't know if it's my age that has changed or what, but the colors to me now speak, and it's like fall tones, and I love this different color mix as you're looking at it. So it's hard for some people to buy gemstones because there is such variety and such variation. So one thing that Nathan worked really hard in Tucson to do was bring some gemstones that actually have variations to them. So these are actually a high-end gemstone strand that has things like sapphires. What else we got in there, Bridget? We got some peridot, we got some garnets, some beautiful crystal quartz. Got some iolite, carnelian, sunstone.
A lot of different.
I know, tons and tons of difference. So the cool thing with a stone like this is you're not having to pay for an entire, you're not committing
to
that
like
entire
a full strand
full
of something.
Yeah, and I think you had said before, like, really, what are you going to do with an entire full strand of ruby? It's going to carry a huge price tag, but you may get a little ruby on one of these, a little bit of sapphire on one of these, without having to commit to that whole strand, and you get that nice variety.
Yep.
And you can use them one-on-one, but I love these, that I really kind of do want to like splurge and just use these 3x4 or 3x5 rondelles. Look
Just
to
as a simple.
Yeah, the simple, and the price tag with them, a lot of them are kind of more free cut, so you won't have them exactly 3x5, but they're going to be around there. If you do want to do bead weaving with them too, there's a lot of patterns that call for those different sizes. So we have this in complete random gemstones. Check out the pictures that are online. And I should have said this too with the turquoise, that if you want something a little bit bluer, if you want something a little bit greener, if there's color variations in the actual picture, let us know in the order comments, and we'll try as best as possible based on what we have to get that too for you. But the gemstones really are kind of nature's gift to us here. And then one of the things we restocked while hanging out there was all of these fun agate slabs. So the agate slabs, super variety when it comes to shape, color, variation. We're selling them in 5-packs because there's no like one picture. Not every agate slab
be the same.
is going to look the same as the others. And they have these different kind of striations that are going through them, and that's what the agates are kind of known for. So the different agates are going to pick up 2 different colors, different amounts of dyes, and I know you like the pink one a lot.
I like this one a lot because it has the druzy cut out there. I think that's just really unique and fun.
And I know with the druzy too, so some people might say, what is that druzy? So it's that cut out kind of crystal where the actual crystal rock face is. You think of like amethyst geodes, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
That's that druzy showing through on the agate that you can see as you're working with it. Some of them will be closed, some of them will be open. Some have more striations than others, and they take the dyes differently, which allows you to kind of see those actual striations better. And I have seen these really expensive, overpriced at the Natural History
at any museum you go to.
Yeah, any museum you go to. Stick get a little E6000 glue, stick a magnet on the back of there, and you too have your very own $14.99 little magnet that you can pass off to, that you can make. These are fun with kids too, that they can see the different colors as well. And in 5-packs, you'll get a variety as you're working. And then we get into the other fun things that they found. Bridgette needs to. Let's see, Bridgette. Can you say the word again? I've got a little cheat on the back of this fossil.
Orthocyrus.
I couldn't remember what it was. So these are little fossils that we have, and all different kind of sizes and shapes of them. So we restocked the ammonite, and I live in an anemone, ammonites. And the ammonites are, the more popular, the more known of the fossilized kind of gemstones. So it was a little sea creature, a little mollusk that unfortunately died during a million years ago. 4 million years ago. And when you cut open his fossil, you get beautiful, beautiful kind of spiral and that spinel look.
And some of these you can see kind of still have those like crystals that have formed inside.
Oh yeah, this one's really pretty. It has the druzy in it. So we're selling those by the pair, so that way if you want to that look alike, you will get them right away. And then we have these
Orthocyrus.
And we have them also in pairs that we're or in groupings, I should say. I think they're in groupings of 3, and that way you get a variety of the different little
shapes
snail dyes as well. And they have, it's kind of crazy to look at them and see the little bodies and the little exact spheres and circles that they're in.
Like the segments.
The little body segments that you think of. I mean, this one generally looks like a worm. It looks like that cross section of the worm and the little snail. And they're in the mollusk family as well, too. We had to look that up to figure out what the heck these were. And then I know also, Nathan, if you're into bismuth, It's a mineral. We're going to be coming to you with some of that as well too. So the fun of the Tucson show and of restocking these gemstones are that you really can see all the variation that occurs naturally. And I know for some of you, it may be a little bit hard to get in when you're used to that kind of uniformity of the check glass or the crystals, to get in and use the gemstones. But I would challenge you to even just browse the PotomacBeads.com and PotomacBeads.eu site, check out all the different crystals, enjoy looking at them, trying to come up with their names and say their names, and peridot or peridot or epido or epidot, and play around with all of those and look at all the selections we have. Remember too, you can subscribe to this YouTube channel, give a little shout out to us at the bottom in the comments.
Let us know like your favorite stone or gemstone, or what you'd like to see more of,
or what shapes you want to, because we can add to that as well, because we really do take the opinions of customers and viewers and let us know exactly what you guys want to see and what you want to check out in the gemstones as well. In addition, we have some links underneath the video here that you can go into the little description, show more, to shop our different varieties of all these different fun new beads as well. As always with these kind of product spotlights, have fun if you get a chance to check them out. Again, no one gemstone is going to be the exact same as the other. That's the fun of it, and have fun while you're using them as well. Thanks so much for watching, everybody, and enjoy.